So here we are with our 2002 Chevy Malibu 3100. It is I, Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician, and I'm making this video for my customers and anybody that is just interested. So this vehicle came to me with overheating problems, and the customers asked me what was wrong with it, and based off of experience again, and just I've worked on a ton of these 3100s, 3800s. I already knew that the water pump was bad, and I had suspected that the intake gasket was blown. And so, come to find out that both the intake gasket and the water pump are bad. However, due to the history that came with this vehicle, I had concern that there might be a blown head gasket. And actually, now at this point, after what I found, I am even more concerned that this engine is in really bad shape and that the heads themselves may even be bad on it. So I'm going to show you what I found right now. When I pulled the water pump, now somebody had put antifreeze, and I believe somebody else had put some type of additive inside of this engine. If you go around to the back here, it'll tell you to use Dexcool coolant only. Now, my customer had explained to me that that sticker was on there only after they had changed it, but just about any GM vehicle nowadays is going to use Dexcool, and in the automotive industry, I think it's really sad that the service writers, the salespeople, the people at the parts counter don't tell you these things, because in the end, it ends up destroying your engine. So we have a water pump here, and if you can look at this water pump, you can see that due to putting the wrong coolant inside of this system, you have what's called electrolysis. And if you look at those spots, it kind of looks like there's mold on there. Well, that is what happens to aluminum when you put the wrong coolant inside of the system. Ethylene glycol, or antifreeze, has a chemical reaction on a molecular level with aluminum, and it completely degrades it. Dexcool basically does not contain ethylene glycol, and so therefore it does not degrade the aluminum. That is a really bad water pump, by the way. And you can see where the water pump failed, and it was leaking out of the weep hole there. So now, from there, I was a little concerned about the rest of the system. And if you shine a light in here and you look where the water pump goes, you can see that there's electrolysis all throughout this engine. So, as far as I'm concerned, I really am concerned about the state of this engine and whether or not this is going to be a good engine, because the electrolysis doesn't just start and stop there. It's going to be all through here. And I'd be willing to bet that you've got some compromised heads, or at least some compromised head gaskets. So hopefully my customers will watch this video and give me a call, and we can go from there. I do know that I can find a used engine for this vehicle as cheap as $300 or $400. So we'll see what happens.